and welcome to Cafe Legrand's Video Vino. I'm your host, Ron. Monday night, thought we'd open a bottle of wine, as usual, to have with dinner. We're going to have a stir-fry vegetable pork thing. So we opened a bottle of wine. Actually, Lorene opened a bottle of wine, and she tasted for me, or I tasted it blind. Didn't do very well, as usual also. At any rate, tonight we're having the 2005 Fieldstone Convivio from Alexander Valley. This is from the winery Fieldstone. Fieldstone, located in Alexander Valley, located in Sonoma County. Known mostly for their Cabernet, Merlot, those types of things. Nice wines in the shop. We've had the Petite Syrah, which we've really enjoyed. Of course, we love Petite, so it's sort of a no-brainer for us. Fieldstone is a winery that was founded in 1977 by John and Katrina Staten. They do a lot of different stuff. Nice wine. This one is actually sort of an interesting blend. It's mostly Cab and Merlot for the 2005, although when I looked at the 2006 notes, they also added some Malbec, some Sangiovese, and a little bit of Petite Syrah, which I think would even be a more interesting wine. Of course, I love blends. They offer a lot of different things, and with everything sort of put in there together, really runs the gamut on your palate and can be a little more versatile than single varietal wines. So this one, as I said, mostly Cab Merlot. Let's go ahead and take a look at it and taste it. By the way, Convivio, the name, means life together or life together with. And sort of what it's supposed to refer to is togetherness and thankfulness and that whole concept. And they actually, in the tasting notes on the website, they talk about it as with communion. And John Staten is actually a Presbyterian minister, and they've used some of this wine for communion wine, sort of as a side note. So let's take a look at the wine first of all. Now, when I first looked at it and when I tasted it blind, looking at it, I thought, well, it looks kind of light. You can see your fingers through it. It's not really deep and opaque like I would expect, especially from Cabernet is oftentimes, very dark, very deep. This one was not. So right away I wasn't thinking Cab, just based on that alone. So you can see your fingers through it pretty well. The color's nice. It's a nice ruby color. There's a little bit of sort of garnet towards the edges. A little bit of orange going on. So I figured it had something with a little bit of age. But on the nose, and now it's opened up a little bit, so it's probably a little bit truer to what it was. But on the nose, you don't get that age from it. And considering the price point of this bottle, and we'll talk about that in a minute, I'm pretty impressed with the fact that the nose is holding up. There's still really nice fruit on it. It's got a little bit of oak influence on it. I couldn't find the exact tasting notes on the 05. Got a little oak. It's got a little tobacco on the nose. Some dark fruit. There is just a hint of a vegetal character showing through right now. When I first smelled it, I got more of a spice note on it. Actually, when I tasted it and everything, I actually get zin. But now it's starting to open up a little bit. A little leather, a little cigar. It's got a nice nose on it now. It's breathing really well. Pleasant. Well, actually, right there, I just got a little bit of almost ashtray. Right in the middle. Curious. Like a little flinty or... Okay, let's taste it. On the palate, a lot of the same stuff I was getting on the nose. The tannins are pretty mouth-filling. They're not rough, but there's a lot of them. Kind of a smooth, all-around mouth tannin. The tongue and the cheeks. There's a little bit of acid to it. When I first tasted it, I got a lot of acid on it. There's still some good mouth-watering acid on it, which tells me it's going to be really good with food. And had I not known that it was Cabernet Merlot, and I didn't when I blinded, I thought it's lost a little bit of the spice that I got initially, but I thought it was a Zin. Still lighter bodied than I would expect from a Cabernet Merlot blend, but really nice, acidic. Maybe that lighter style. A lot of people have gone a little bit lighter in style because they don't want it to be an overpowered wine when it comes to food pairing. And I think this is a great food pairing wine. It's still got some body, still got a little bit of weight, but it's got that acid that will really pair up, and that those tannins will go great too, I think, depending on the food and the meal. We're going to be having pork stir fry. I think I said that. Anyway, very nice. A little quick on the finish. Still a little bit of that dark fruit. You can taste the age just a little bit on the wine. And it does have that oak, a little bit of the smoky, a little bit of the ashtray, but there's still a little bit of the almost like a flinty mineral kind of thing going on. Interesting. Good. I think it's going to be a great food pairing wine. So this wine, the other thing that's really interesting about this wine is that in the production of it, they donate some of the proceeds to a clinic. The clinic is the medical center, is the Clinica Alianza, and it is for the farm workers in Sonoma County. It's a not-for-profit or non-profit medical clinic for the farm workers there in Sonoma. So that's a nice cause as well. I'm going to say on this wine, as far as a rating, and don't take my ratings for anything other than they're mine and it's what I drink. You should drink it yourself and figure out if you like it or don't like it. I think this is a low to mid 80s wine. This is 83, 84 point wine. Initially it was a little bit spicier, a little fuller, a little hotter. That's starting to even out a little bit, and I think it's more balanced than I thought it was initially. It's nice. It's very easy drinking. I think it's going to pair well with the meal. One real good thing, it's $13 a bottle. This is almost a daily drinking wine. I'd say for $13 a bottle, nice bottle of wine. Incidentally, this is the red wine of Cafe Legrand's Wine Club for this month, for March. Nice bottle of wine in the wine club. Hope everybody out there is enjoying it. If you had it, if you're in the wine club, definitely let us know. Drop a note, drop a comment, and let us know what you think of the Convivio. At any rate, I'm going to get going here so we can finish up dinner, so I can enjoy the wine with the meal, as well as you should. So thanks for tuning in to Cafe Legrand's Video Vino, and we'll see you next time, perhaps in the shop at Cafe Legrand, where we're changing the way you look at wine.